How's it going, guys? I'm Connor from Running Warehouse.
And I'm John from Running Warehouse.
And today we are going to be talking about super trainers. Now, what exactly is a super trainer? Well, I think to answer that question, we got to go back to the start in 2017. We saw the introduction of super foams, carbon plates, higher stacks, and all of that was used together to create a highly efficient design built to deliver peak performance on race day. Then over the years, we started to see some of that technology trickle on over into different models, and in some cases, shoes that were more versatile, that could handle any training throughout the week.
Right, you think about the Saucony Endorphin Speed series, and then you think about the ASICS Super Blast, which just so happens to be my favorite shoe right now since it came out. What I love about super trainers is the versatility that they offer, and not just versatility, but premium versatility, where you get those high-end efficiency benefits that you crave on race day onto a daily trainer that you can use every day of the week.
Yeah, you know, we've seen so many great super trainers come out over the past few years, but now it's 2023 and we've got even more options. In front of us, we've got 4 of the latest super trainers currently on the market. And I think to start on off, we got to go into the Hoka Mach X. Now, Hoka came in hot over the last year with the new PEBA-based super foam. We saw it in the Rocket X2. Now we see it here in the Mach X, and it's cradled with an EVA frame and a Pebax plate. So you're going to get all that pop you need for faster days, and you're also going to get the stability to use for some of that daily training. I feel like the Mach X here is probably going to be one of the more comfortable super trainers on the market. Maybe not the fastest. I really like it for my daily training efforts, but it's still totally fast enough to handle workout day.
Yeah, not all super trainers are built equally. Some features are more pronounced than others. Me personally, I enjoy comfort over speed, so it can get me through those longer efforts and I feel good the next day. But if you're somebody who prioritizes speed over comfort, we've got the Adidas Adizero Boston 12. It's the lightest of the bunch here, and it's got the midsole setup with that nice thick layer of Light Strike Pro, soft and bouncy, responsive. You've got Light Strike 2.0, as well as the Energy Rod setup. That's gonna give you that nice snappy ride. It's gonna feel nice and protected, even though it's got a little bit lower stack than the others.
Yeah, and while it maybe has just a little bit lower stack than some of the other super trainers, it's still coming in at 36 millimeters in the heel, so plenty of protection to go those longer runs, use for some of those daily training efforts. And you've got so much more Light Strike Pro in this shoe versus its past version, so it's gonna have a softer, bouncier feel. This really was a huge upgrade for the Boston series and just a fun shoe to run in.
For sure, the Light Strike Pro here really gave that nice protection. My legs felt fresh after any workout the next day, and I was able to put a lot of miles into this shoe. But if you're somebody who likes that nice balance between speed and comfort, we've got the Saucony Kinvara Pro. It's got a similar setup to the other models. You've got top layer super foam. At the bottom, you've got Power Run EVA. Sandwiched in between there though, you've got the carbon fiber plate. So it has that similar experience to a traditional race day shoe, but you've also got over 40 millimeters of stack. So you're gonna feel a little bit more well cushioned. It's gonna feel smooth, and it just felt really comfortable on those daily miles, easy days, recovery days, but it can also pick up the pace because of the geometry of the shoe, and it just feels really lightweight on foot.
Yeah, this was an interesting shoe because it has the Kinvara name, but the specs actually are quite different than some of those older Kinvaras. But Saucony took this one to the drawing board and almost made a modern day super trainer like Kinvara. And I think the one thing that surprised me with this shoe is the carbon plate in the shoe. When I think carbon plate, I think stiff, aggressive, but it actually feels really natural on foot and feels good for some of those daily training efforts. I feel like when you compare this shoe with the Saucony Endorphin Speed, you think, well, these are 2 super trainers on the market. How are they different? I felt the Endorphin Speed was a little bit better for workout, faster day, and could handle daily training. Well, the Kinvara Pro is really great for that daily training, maybe steadier efforts, and can handle well also for the faster days. So 2 very similar shoes on paper, but I think once you get them on feet, you're gonna see the very distinct feels, and I think the Kinvara Pro is gonna be the shoe I bring out more throughout my training week. Now, these were just 3 of the new super trainers, but we got one more, and I think what we have here is gonna be radically different than anything on the table and really anything on the market. We've got the Adidas Prime X2 Strung. Now, we saw the Prime X come out a few years ago. It was a crazy shoe, radically different than anything on the market. And now with the Prime X2 Strung, we see that craziness go up another level. We're still gonna have 50 millimeters of super foam underfoot, but you're gonna have a carbon plate that splits and acts as a leaf spring. So you're gonna get the ultimate bouncy feel. You won't see this on the feet of the pros on race day because it's got some illegal tech, but it's definitely gonna be used as a training tool. And for normal people like you and me, it's gonna be great for training, workout, and maybe even race day.
Yeah, I can't wait to try these shoes out. Like you said, it's got crazy technology. It really seems to be a game changer for super trainers. I do think it's worth mentioning that it does come with a premium price tag of $300. So while it's not gonna be for every runner out there, it has everything you would want in terms of an innovation story, and it's gonna deliver a really fun ride regardless of the type of run that you have on the training calendar.
Yeah, you know, the Adidas Prime X2 Strung, again, is just a radical shoe and really shows that there are no limits in this super trainer space. These were just 4 of the latest options. It's exciting to see where things are now and where they're gonna continue to move into the future. If you're looking to get any of these shoes on your feet, you can find them here at Running Warehouse.
We should totally just bury that in a video and just see,
Just take a little lick.
Yeah.
Just take a little lick. Just a little one. Oh, John. That's recording. He's got it. That's gonna get edited together.